There's a lot going on wrong in the economy right now. I'm hoping that in the very near future, we can see some light at the end of the tunnel, but I don't know how, and I don't know if this person is going to be able to fix that. I really don't. Experts are warning over a wobbly U.S. economy and about Biden's economic lie. Ooh, that sounds juicy. Let's get into it. America's economy has shown some signs of health and growth. Two experts warn it's wobbly. Ad down there that's playing. The economy is growing. However, the gold price commodity prices, that's not very well written, are telling us that the dollar is wobbly. And that's what CEO Steve Forbes of Forbes Media has said. The Fed has got problems ahead, and you don't cure it by raising interest rates and depressing the economy. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, right? We have some huge problems still ahead of us, and raising interest rates is just going to make things worse. One of the reasons why retail sales are so strong is that they were really blockbuster sales at gas stations. The AAA average price in the USA went from $3.30 to $3.60 just this month. And we talked about this a couple of days ago that gas prices are actually up 50% since Biden took office. And I didn't even know this. One of the reasons retail sales were so strong is that they were really sales at gas stations. Monthly retail sales numbers showed Americans picked up the pace of spending in March, even as they continue to fight high interest rates and steeper prices for everyday goods. Oh, that's concerning, right? Picked up the pace of spending. Of course, everyone's paying more for everything. Picking up the pace of spending means that they're spending more despite the fact that everything costs more. Spending on everyday goods, including cars, food, and gasoline, jumped by 0.7% last month, much higher than the 0.3% increase by the economists, forecast by the economists. The March advance is not adjusted for inflation, meaning that consumers may be spending the same but getting less bang for their buck. And there's definitely an inflation tax on Americans' wallets right now. We're all feeling that. Inflation is a tax. And who gets hurt the most? We know who they are. Tens of millions of people living paycheck to paycheck and up to their eyeballs in credit card debt. Interest rates are going up. We've discussed this before, but what's the real rate of inflation? It's not 3%, it's 7%. When you cut interest payments, you have to pay interest every single month. Joe Biden's taxing the people who have the least, yet he's babbling on about getting to the rich. All this is it's not about revenue, it's about control. This is not about growth, this is about controlling people's lives. Tell you what, there's a lot going on wrong in the economy right now. I'm hoping that in the very near future, we can see some light at the end of the tunnel, but I don't know how. And I don't know if this person is going to be able to fix that. I really don't. But since we're talking about blockbuster sales at gas stations, let's take a look at ExxonMobil, right? You might have an ExxonMobil right around the corner from you. I know I do. And in fact, we just got a sell signal today, April 17th. We got a sell signal on ExxonMobil. And you can see this buy signal down here came at $101, and this sell signal came at 118. So we're talking a good 18% increase just on that one buy and sell signal. And over taking a look at the performance summary here, we can see outliers showing 127% returns versus buy and hold at 83% returns. So these are massive signals right here. And I want you to get your hands on these. So head on over to outlier.com. That's OVTLYR.com to see why outliers win. Now let's take a look at what the internet's saying here, right? Now, this is coming from the Republican National Committee, so it's going to be very skewed. Biden campaign co-chair Tammy Duckworth says President Trump was terrible for the economy. Thank goodness Joe Biden got into office. She's delusional. Inflation has averaged 5.6% under Biden, and it averaged 1.9% under Trump. That's quite a difference. Real average weekly earnings are down 4% under Biden and up 8% under Trump. Average gas prices have been above $3 for 1,064 days under Biden, and they never once hit $3 under Trump. The average fixed rate mortgage were 2.7 when Biden took office, and they're about 7% today. So yeah, over and over again, the economy was so much better 5 years ago. We all remember that. This person says, who put Tammy Duckworth in charge of anything? So Democrats lie about everything. Biden inflation. So the real state of the union is overall 13%. I've heard that number is as high as 20%. rents up 12, food's up 19, cars up 19, gas up 39%. It's up 50% now. That's a bit old, a bit dated at this point. That's an ad. This person says all they do is lie and gaslight. I just filled up my gas tank and it was $5.83 a gallon. Oh, geez Louise, it was under half that under Trump. This administration is lying about jobs. Many corporations are helping them lie about advertising for jobs, but not filling them. Lies, 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 and garbage. So I don't know. You tell me in the comments down below. Are you actually seeing the economy get better? I'm very curious. Personally, I'm not seeing it yet. I still see a lot of red flags out there. So I got to know in the comments down below. What are you seeing? And I got to know, what's YouTube showing you? Right now, they're showing you 2 videos, and you should click on one of those to watch more. And thank you so much for tuning into today's Outlier Live. I'll see you on the next episode.